Everyone, I'm by name Akinpelu, a student of the ongoing Guidance School, batch 2017-1808, Group 8, Circle 4. I want to speak on the business game task. This is the task 1. Let me quickly read the solution. Introduction, basic information on Thailand. Continent, Asia, population 66,720,153 people as at 2013. Capital of Thailand is Bangkok. Official language is Thai, and the currency of Thailand is Thai baht. Religion is Theravada Buddhism. A team of 20 people is expected to introduce into Thailand, having the following objectives as their term of reference for a week: learning of the Thai, the official language of Thailand; printing of tracts, handbills, flyers in the baht about building and hosting of websites with the name thailand-mmm.net, making a very aggressive publicity through social media such as Facebook, Twitter, BBM, YouTube channel, likened, and so on and so forth on organizing seminars, talk shops, media conferences in order to create needed awareness about and its ideology. We aim to organize seminars in at least 15 different locations in major cities of Thailand, such as Lampak, Hat Yai, and so on and so forth, with a target of 100 audience and / participants in each of the location. Carrying out massive registration of people who would be interested in producing and distributing customized materials such as ball pens, writing pads, file jackets, face cap, t-shirts, etc. Targeted participants. Among the expected participants in our seminars are the civil servants, the unemployed, artisans, entrepreneurs, students, and so on. Targeted deposit. With our expected 1,500 participants within a week, having minimum of $100 per participant would give us a sum of $150,000 for that a week. SWOT analysis of Thailand. Thailand citizens are the strength of Thailand. Thailand citizens are very creative. They are highly skilled labor in Thailand. There is a vast knowledge and orientation in agriculture. Weaknesses: inadequate capital for investment. There is language barrier. There is low technical know-how due to insufficient funds. Opportunities: Thailand is very good in taste and fashion. The country has a large population of young people, that is, the production age. The high population of youth is helpful in agricultural production. Threats: high cost of production in Thailand. There is political instability in the country. There is equal problem of implementation of government policies in Thailand. This is the chart for the budget. We have designing and hosting of websites, which will cost us $1,000. Learning of Thai by the 20 member team, which will cost us $277. Printing of flyers, handbills, and so on, which will cost us $1,000. Media adverts, which will cost us $750. Pens, writing pad, and file jacket, and so on, which will cost us $1,041. Face cap and t-shirts, which will cost us $6,666. Projector, sound system, and video camera, which will cost us $1,606. Hall rent, which will cost us $4,106. Heads and accommodation for 20 people, which will cost us $1,000. $944. Wages for 5 adult staff, which will cost us $300. Tea break and refreshment at seminars, which will cost us $4,166. Feeding for the 20 team members, which will cost us $972. Transportation, which will cost us $388. Charity, which will cost us $2,000. And miscellaneous, which will cost us $523, making the total of $26,915 for all what we've needed. Now, in summary, the allocation budget, total as expenditure and balance are as follows: allocated budget $50,000, total expenditure $26,915, balance $23,085. This means that 53% of the total fund disbursed would have been utilized. Task 2. Let's quickly go to task 2. Overview of task. Country Thailand, duration 3 weeks, team member 20 members. Objective, plan of actions. The resources needed: how to pay older participants at least 30% reward in terms of participants payment. How to get how many new members and contributions needed in order to be able to make the required payment to the older participants in the next 3 weeks. Action plan. System handles the matching of pH and GH. We are to calculate how much our initial 1,500 participants will be rewarded with 30% growth and possibly Mavro bonus in case everyone wants to collect Mavro. The cash out on Tuesdays and Thursdays for MMM. The surplus will have to be on pH in order to match the GH for matured Mavro. In these weeks, the Mavro for 1,500 members will mature and ready for withdrawal, so it will be calculated as thus: average donation $300, number of participants 1,500, amount donated by participants in week 1 will be $450,000, 30% growth rate will be $135,000, registration bonus will be $30,000, total growth, that is total amount of money to pay participants that deposited in week 1, will be $615,000. Balance needed will be $220. In order to pay the old participants, we need an amount of money that would be equal to the total growth of the Mavro of the old participants. And in order to know the number of the new participants that would be needed, in order to pay the old participants, we need an amount of the total growth of the Mavro of the old participants. And in order to know the number of the new participants that would be needed, like in this case, would be 615,000 divided by $300, which would be equal to 2,050 new participants. That is, we need 2,050 new participants. Resources needed to register new members: training of some of the first participants to become guider, creation of some awareness through the use of social media and organization of seminars, teaching the participants who would be GHing how to write letter of happiness. By so doing, their testimonies will eventually motivate many others to join, making use of media for adverts. If we are able to go on the rate of new participants in the first week, of 1,500 people with contribution of 300 US dollars. By the third 3 week, participants would be 4,500. Then contribution of 4,500 new participants with average contribution of 300 US dollars would be 4,500 times 300 US dollars, which is equals to 1,350,000 US dollars. With this, it would be easy to pay participants of the first week and even get part of the fund ready to make part of the payment for second week. Task 3. Total participants for week 1 is 1,500 for 4 weeks. 4 times 1,500, which will give us 6,000 participants. Assuming one quarter of them refer 2 people, then we have addition 3,000 participants. Total would be equal to 6,000 plus 3,000, which is equals to 9,000 participants. Total expected donation would be equal to 9,000 times 300 US dollars, which will give us 2,700,000 US dollars. We shall work on the newly trained guiders to intensify on awareness creation and encourage the first participants to write the letter of happiness. This will make MMM Thailand to continue to grow. Since the number of downlines have increased, it is matter of urgency that more guiders and consultants be put in place to continue to foster the ideology of MMM in Thailand and lead the downlines in understanding the ideology, risk, and the work plan effectively. Action plan. A mobilized team of 20 and committed old participants for street campaign to win the confidence of people. Massive advertisements through the internet and social media. Visiting of orphanages to show that MMM cares. Roadwork or mobilization to share MMM branded materials. Introduction of referral bonus and training of some participants to become MMM manager and earn bonus. Above all, establishment of MMM in Thailand is crucial and important, but its sustainability will be very crucial. People must be encouraged to participate with their spare money and get help so that money will keep flowing in the system so as to sustain the MMM. Task 4. Objective: to make up for the 75% MMM registration shortfall during the month. Weekly target registration was 1,500 participants. During the Thailand celebration, which was a week, registration dropped by 75%. Therefore, 75% fall would mean 0.75 times 1,500, which is equals to 1,125 reduction in participants. That is, the registration will drop from 1,500 to 375 participants. Meanwhile, to meet up with the plan, we will need to make up for the 1,500 participants the following month. Hence, for the next 3 weeks, new registration would be 1,875 per week. This would be 1,875 times 3, which will give us 5,625 participants. Therefore, for the whole month, week 1, week 2, and week 3 and week 4 would be 375 for week 1. Then week 2, week 3, and week 4 will be 1,875 each, which the total will give us 6,000 participants. Monthly donation expected over the month will be 6,000 participants with average donation of 300 US dollars, and this would be 6,000 times 300 US dollars, which give us $1,800,000. What we intend to do to ensure increase in the number of MMM participants in Thailand are as follows: training and empowering more participants to become managers in the community to increase input/output flow. Organization of more seminars, publicity on media. Task 5. Analyze the plan of action in this situation. That is part of the objectives. State the needed resources. How many participants? Contribution needed to get the situation resolved. Methodology. If our plan to register 2,500 participants in a week didn't work, instead we were able to register 1,000 members every week. For the month we registered only 500 for week 1, 1,000 for week 2, week 3 and week 4. Therefore 3,500 new participants with average contribution of $300 is 3,500 times 300, which will give us $1,050,000. In order to meet up with the payment of old members, we need addition 4,500 new participants to balance the previous month with an average donation of $300. 4,500 times 300, which will give us $1,350,000. What we intend to do are as follows: training of more guiders to work alongside with initial 20-member team organization, organizing of more seminars to create more awareness, create more publicity through social media. We also intend to organize a conference meeting with participants, informing them to avoid widespread panic and misinformation. Task 6. Our objective is to sensitize members under the pause mode on the reasons for its introduction and how it can be obtained. Increase our campaign and seminars, especially to densely populated areas that have never heard of MMM. Our plan for week 1: holding meetings with all participants, explaining what the mode means and how it will affect participants. Assurance to all participants that they won't lose their money, their initial deposit, but the payment would be delayed and could take up to 2.5 months. Week 2: continue with the media and social media adverts, make new flyers and billboards. Continue with seminars in old areas and increase our targets. Set out plans for seminars in new locations in Thailand. Encourage participants to register for guidance school. Continue with the seminars and registration in new and old locations. Week 4, which is the last week of the month: sharing videos of testimonies. Continue with seminars and registration. Continue being active in all social media platforms. Task 7. Our objective for task 7 is the introduction of MMM to the people of Thailand, informing them on MMM ideology and how it works, its rules and benefits. Encourage new participants to PH more. Action plan: we shall face the situation and talk to people or participants in order to let them understand the restart of the system. We shall attempt to answer all members' questions and with positive mind and explain the situation always. We will mobilize our team and committed old participants for street campaign to win back the confidence of people. We go for massive advertisements through internet again. We have visitations, orphanage home to show that MMM cares. We observe roadwork and mobilization for sharing of MMM branded materials. Introduction of referral bonus and training of some participants to become MMM manager and earn bonus. Above all, establishing of MMM in Thailand is crucial and important, but sustainability of MMM is paramount. People must be encouraged to participate with their spare money and get help so that money will keeps flowing. Thank you. With this, I have come to the end of the presentation. Thank you very much.